Many freshman students are getting ready to start their college experience in the approaching fall semester. Now, choosing which school to go to is one of the first major life decisions made by young adults. To help future college students make that big choice, the Princeton Review has just released the 2015 edition of the Best 379 Colleges. The ratings cover a variety of categories like financial aid, best dorms, of course, top party schools, and much, much more. So joining us now is author Franek. He is also the Senior Vice President and Publisher of the Princeton Review. Thanks for joining us.
Good to be here again. Thank you.
Okay, this is a heck of a publication. There's a lot going on in here.
Totally. It takes us almost a year to put this book together.
Well, 379 schools. Tell me the process. How do you collect all this data?
I mean, here's the difference between this book and I believe every other college guidebook out there is that we base all of the findings, the 62 top 20 ranking lists, as well as all the narrative in the book on student opinion data. So it's 130,000 current college students, their opinion that went into the book this year.
Of course, when this comes out, everyone wants to talk about the best party school, and I'm sure every parent wants to talk about the most sober school. So let's give them the rankings. Who came in first for each category?
Number one for best party schools in Best 379 is Syracuse University. It is the first time that it's been on the number one spot. However, it's been on the list 10 times over the last 23 publications
All
of the
right.
book.
Now you're number one. You made it. And most sober school?
Most sober youth school, again, this is consecutively now, I think 16 years this year, is Brigham Young University. Not too surprising, 98% Mormon, so it's alcohol is banned on campus.
Both parents and students are very concerned about student aid, though. You know, as we talked before, college is very expensive. Give me the top two schools, starting with the runner-up.
Runner-up this year is Swarthmore College. Actually, we talked about Swarthmore a couple of months back for best value colleges because it was number one on our list there. Sticker price for Swarthmore is $60,000 this year, but the average aid package, not $1 out in loans, is $38,900, bringing Swarthmore's cost down to about $21,000 for the student. Number one on the list this year is Pomona College, which is part of the 5 Claremont College system in Los Angeles. 5 schools right outside of Los Angeles. Awesome places, all of them academically. $61,000 sticker price, but the average freshman grant is $44,000, bringing that cost down to $17,000 a year on average for a kid.
Wow, that's really good. Still, you know, you're going to leave school with a bill, and you're going to have to pay for it. You need to get bang for your buck. So let's talk about the colleges that you're gonna get a job when you get out.
Totally hear you. And this is one of the lists in the book that I am so proud about putting in there. It's called Best Career Services, number one on the list this year, and it's been in the number one spot 4 other times. I love this list because it was a dad and his son, when reading the book a couple years ago, said, do you have something for ROI? So we created the Best Career Services ranking list.
So let me give you, I want the top two. So give me the first runner-up first.
The first runner-up is Penn State.
Right.
Yes, and it was in the number one spot last year. Again, terrific career services. They have a fabulous alumni network as well.
They do, and they stick together, you Penn Staters.
They do stick together, and when thinking about the longitudinal, aspect of your career, you want to make sure that you can go back to your school if you need that career services and advice from alum or other services at the office.
Totally. Number one school?
Number one school is Northeastern University. This is an awesome place. And Northeastern is a big school. It's 17,000 students in Boston. They have a 5-year undergraduate program, 1 full year, actually 12 to 18 months spent outside the classroom in a cooperative experience called internship, experiential learning. It's the idea of learning by doing. The great thing about this is that Northeastern graduates are some of the most employable young graduates upon graduation because of that cooperative experience. Yeah,
you got to make those connections and get your hands dirty in so many professions, right, to sort of guarantee you a job. And there are many, many, many more categories, right? Politics, LGBT issues.
Friendly and unfriendly, correct.
Right. And also, I just want to bring up one topic. It's a little bit of a serious one, but it's one that's been discussed nationally. Crime on campus, particularly sexual assault. Do you address that at all?
We don't address it in the book, but here's where we do address it on PrincetonReview.com. And again, one of the things I'm most proud about doing over the last couple of years is directly giving students access to information on campus safety. We have a little over 1,200 schools specifically on our website where you can access all of their Clery reports, which is the full crime statistics, including sexual assault data for a little over 1,200 schools and growing. The new numbers will be updated in October, so I expect that list to grow substantially.
Get it from the horse's mouth. Thank you very much. Franek, author of the Best 379 Colleges, the 2015 edition. Thank you so much.
Good to be here. Thank you.